Hi, today I want to do a quick review of the Black Diamond Astro. This is a cool, really budget piece of gear that I picked up this year for my mule deer hunt. Weighs about 2.4 ounces and runs off of 3 AAA batteries. It's got one LED on it, so a lot of them you'll see will have 2, 3 with red lights and green. This is a super basic budget headlamp. I typically I'll bring in maybe one of those little bitty LED flashlights as well, so I always have a bunch of different backup flashlights. And this was just kind of I like a headlamp when I read at night, and I wanted to have an extra backup, and it was cheap. This cost $19.95 at REI. It's got primarily 2 modes. It's got a high and low beam 150 lumen light. I'll show you, hopefully I don't blind you, but basically there's your low, and you hold the button and it goes to high, and then you can dim it all the way back down to low. It's one of the few ones on the market that I noticed that were dimmable, especially at this price range. It's great because sometimes you don't need super high and sometimes you don't need super low, and so being able to sit there and go in between and go from high, medium, low, I thought was pretty cool, especially at that $19.95 price point. It's got memory, so basically whatever I've turned it off at, it's going to come back on as. So if I want to run it on low power and don't run out my batteries, then it'll continually come on at low power until I change it to the high power. On high power it'll run 20 hours, and at low power it'll run 80. I haven't tested the full range. I took it on a 7-day mule deer hunt, used it every day for probably 20 or 30 minutes every day at least, sometimes longer if I was reading that night, and had no loss of, didn't see the battery start to go down. I've used Tika Petzls in the past, and after they're about a year old, they all start just kind of trailing off. This one's just as strong today as it was when I was up there. We were at 12,000 feet. Never saw any issues with altitude. Anyway, just a really cool piece of gear. Just super budget. It was $19.95. Anyone can go out who needs one of these things. If you just need one for a pinch or a backup, throw in a bug out bag. Like this is, I highly recommend this. There's a lot of them out there. There's a lot of them at different prices, all the way up to the $150, $200 range. And $19.95, this one's got you covered. So just wanted to show a nice budget piece. I know some of the stuff that I show on here is expensive, but this one's kind of that budget all around good gear, and I had a really good experience with it this year on my mule deer hunt, and just wanted to share that with you. Thanks. Bye.